Aesthetics. The study of beauty and art. Beauty. A pleasing look or feeling. Elegance. Simple, graceful beauty. Harmony. Parts fitting well together. Balance. Equal visual weight. Proportion. Correct size relationships. Symmetry. Matching parts on both sides. Asymmetry. Unequal parts that still work. Contrast. Clear difference between elements. Unity. Parts forming one whole. Coherence. Ideas fitting together clearly. Rhythm. Repeated visual movement. Refinement. Careful improvement in style. Subtlety. Beauty shown in gentle details. Nuance. A small meaningful difference. Grace. Smooth, natural elegance. Grandeur. Impressive beauty and scale. Sublimity. Beauty that feels powerful. Serenity. A calm and peaceful feeling. Expressiveness. Showing feelings clearly. Originality. New and creative ideas. Authenticity. Being true and genuine. Ambiguity. More than one possible meaning. Resonance. A feeling that stays with you. Line. A mark that moves across space. Shape. A flat enclosed area. Form. A three-dimensional object. Color. What the eye sees from light. Hue. The basic name of a color. Tone. The lightness or darkness of color. Shade. A color made darker. Tint. A color made lighter. Value. How light or dark something is. Saturation. How strong or pure a color is. Texture. How a surface looks or feels. Pattern. A repeated design or shape. Surface. The outside layer of something. Volume. The amount of space inside. Space. The area around or between things. Depth. How far back something seems. Perspective. A way to show distance. Scale. Size compared with other things. Proportion. Correct size relationships. Contour. The outline of a shape. Silhouette. A dark outline shape. Gradient. A smooth change in color. Luminosity. How much light something shows. Opacity. How much light is blocked. Medium. The material used to make art. Canvas. Strong cloth for painting. Paper. Thin sheet for writing or drawing. Parchment. Old-style writing material. Pigment. Colored powder for making paint. Dye. Liquid color that soaks in. Ink. Colored liquid for drawing or writing. Charcoal. Black drawing material from burned wood. Graphite. Gray pencil material for drawing. Pastel. Soft colored stick for art. Watercolor. Paint mixed with water. Gouache. Thick, opaque watercolor paint. Acrylic. Fast-drying plastic-based paint. Oil. Slow-drying paint mixed with oil. Tempera. Paint made with pigment and binder. Clay. Soft earth used for shaping. Plaster. White material for molding or coating. Marble. Hard stone used for sculpture. Bronze. Brown metal used for sculpture. Wood. Natural material from trees. Metal. Hard shiny material for art. Glass. Clear material shaped by heat. Textile. woven or knitted cloth. Resin, hard clear material from liquid. Drawing, making pictures with lines. Painting, making pictures with paint. Sketching, quick rough drawing. Shading, adding dark and light areas. Blending, mixing colors smoothly. Layering, adding one layer over another. Glazing, adding a thin clear color layer. Engraving, cutting lines into a hard surface. Etching, making designs with acid or tools. Carving, cutting material into a shape. Sculpting, making three-dimensional art. Molding, shaping material in a form. Casting, shaping material in a mold. Weaving, crossing threads to make cloth. Embroidery, decorating fabric with stitches. Collage, art made from pasted pieces. Assemblage, art made from joined objects. Printmaking, making art by printing images. Lithography, printing from a flat stone or plate. Photography, making images with a camera. Filming, recording moving images. Editing, arranging and improving images or video. Installation, art arranged in a space. Restoration, repairing old or damaged art. Artwork, a piece of creative art. Painting, art made with paint. Drawing, art made with lines. Sculpture, three-dimensional art object. Mural, large art painted on a wall. Fresco, wall painting on wet plaster. Portrait, art showing a person. Landscape, art showing natural scenery. Still life, art showing arranged objects. Miniature, very small detailed art. Illustration, picture that explains an idea. Cartoon, simple funny drawing. Animation, moving pictures made from frames. Photography, art made with a camera. Print, an image copied onto a surface. Tapestry, woven picture or wall cloth. Ceramic, art made from fired clay. Mosaic, picture made from small pieces. Installation, art arranged in a space. Performance, art shown through live action. Calligraphy, beautiful decorative writing. Typography, the style and arrangement of letters. Design, planning how something looks and works. Architecture, the art of designing buildings. Composition, how parts are placed in art. Arrangement, the order of placed elements. Layout, the planned position of parts. Framing, choosing what appears inside the view. Alignment, placing things in a straight relation. Symmetry, matching parts on both sides. Asymmetry, unequal parts that still work. Balance, equal visual weight. Focus, the main area of attention. Emphasis, making one part stand out. Hierarchy, order from most to least important. Foreground, the front part of a scene. Background, the far back part of a scene. Middle ground, the middle part of a scene. Perspective, a way to show distance. Foreshortening, making objects look shorter by angle. Vanishing, seeming to disappear in distance. Horizon, the line where sky meets land. Proportion, correct size relationships, scale, size compared with other things, tension, visual pull or uneasy energy, movement, a sense of action or flow, depth, how far back something seems, negative, empty space around a subject, realism, art showing life as it looks, naturalism, art showing nature very accurately, impressionism, art showing light and quick impressions, expressionism, art showing strong inner feelings, cubism, art showing objects from many angles, surrealism, dreamlike art with strange scenes, symbolism, art using signs to show ideas, romanticism, art showing emotion and imagination, classicism, art inspired by ancient order and balance, modernism, art using new styles and ideas, postmodernism, art that questions old rules, minimalism, art using very simple forms, abstraction, art using simplified shapes or ideas, figurative, art showing real people or things, conceptual, art focused on an idea, avant-garde, new and experimental art, baroque, dramatic, detailed, grand art style, rococo, light, playful, decorative art style, Gothic, pointed, dramatic medieval style, neoclassical, style inspired by ancient Greece and Rome, eclectic, mixing styles from different sources, vernacular, everyday local style, kitsch, art that is flashy or overly sentimental, ornamental, made with decorative details, critique, a careful review of art, criticism, judging and explaining art, interpretation, explaining what art may mean, analysis, studying parts of an artwork, evaluation, deciding the value or quality, appraisal, estimating worth or importance, judgment, forming an opinion about art, perception, how we see or understand art, reading, understanding meaning in art, context, background that helps explain art, symbolism, using signs to show ideas, metaphor, one thing standing for another, allegory, a story with a hidden meaning, motif, a repeated idea or image, theme, the main idea in an artwork, narrative, the story shown in art, meaning, what an artwork expresses, intention, what the artist wants to show, ambiguity, more than one possible meaning, irony, meaning that contrasts with what is shown, subtext, hidden meaning beneath the surface, reception, how people respond to art, canon, works seen as important classics, discourse, discussion and ideas about art, gallery, a place that shows art, museum, a place that keeps and displays art, exhibition, a public display of art, biennale, an art event held every 2 years, fair, an event where art is shown or sold, salon, a formal art show or gathering, studio, a place where artists work, atelier, an artist's workshop, collection, a group of artworks, archive, stored records or artworks, catalogue, a list of artworks or items, Curator. A person who organizes exhibits. Curation. Choosing and organizing artworks. Conservator. A person who preserves art. Patron. Someone who supports artists. Donor. Someone who gives art or money. Acquisition. Getting artwork for a collection. Provenance. The ownership history of an artwork. Attribution. Deciding who made an artwork. Authentication. Proving an artwork is real. Restoration. Repairing old or damaged art. Preservation. Keeping art safe from damage. Installation. Placing art for viewing. Display. Showing art to people. Artist. A person who makes art. Creator. A person who makes something new. Designer. A person who plans how things look. Collector. A person who gathers artworks. Dealer. A person who sells artworks. Broker. A person who helps art sales. Patronage. Support given to artists. Commission. Paid request to make art. Auction. Public sale by bidding. Valuation. Deciding an artwork's worth. Appraisal. Estimating worth or importance. Authenticity. Being real and genuine. Rarity. Something uncommon or hard to find. Legacy. Lasting impact left behind. Influence. Power to shape ideas or style. Innovation. A new creative method or idea. Inspiration. A feeling that sparks creativity. Imagination. The ability to picture new ideas. Emotion. A feeling shown through art. Melancholy. A gentle feeling of sadness. Or a feeling of deep wonder. Wonder. Amazed curiosity and surprise. Catharsis. Release of strong feelings. Transcendence. Feeling beyond ordinary life.